Hey, what's up, Cool Like That peeps? It is me, your Cool Like That Asian, in the house. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hopefully, you guys are doing great out there. I am actually ready to go to bed, but I wanted to come by and say good evening. But I wanted to also give you guys an update about what's going on with my rib area, my body. I'm getting a little older now. 36, but a couple of years I'm gonna be 40. I'm always thinking that I'm younger and I feel younger, but my body is not catching up to what's in my brain. You know what I'm saying? So, a couple, I guess about a month ago, I did something to my rib area, so it's kind of it hurt it quite a bit, and I was concerned because it was something else. I thought it was something else. Like I was just concerned that it was something weird because the pain was still there. So I decided to go to the urgent care. And if you guys are on my Facebook, I was kind of pissed with the urgent care. The doctor still hasn't called me back. The one that was supposed to call me to verify what was going on hasn't called me back yet. So I have this. I went to see the urgent care. Went to go see Dr. Ho at the urgent care, and Dr. Ho apparently just looked me over, listened to what I had to say. Really didn't listen to the fact that I had rib pain. That was my primary focus and my primary concern. So I went in there thinking that he was going to check the rib, but he just looked me over. He had me bend for a little because I complained about low back pain and then also rib pain. So when I was explaining that to him, he just looked me over and really, within a minute, he just said, "Okay, we're going to send you to PT and get some X-rays done." Not knowing that the X-rays were set for my back, which I do have scoliosis, and I really know the diagnosis for that. And my lower back pain and has continued since last week, which I think it's more of because I'm getting back to the gym. I'm going full force, but I got to remember that I'm not as young as I used to be. But this doctor, when I called and I did the X-rays, I called the office to verify what the X-rays said. And apparently, they were just confirming that I had scoliosis. Nothing to do about the rib pain. So when I talked to the MA about the rib pain to see what's going on with that, she basically had no idea of what was happening. She read what was on the paper, and I was like, I already know that. What about the rib? And they said, if you're really having that much trouble with the rib, you can come back. My thought process is, why would I come back to an office that didn't listen to my first concern? So why would I do that? So I said, and they basically said, you have to wait till the doctor gets in on Friday, which I talked to them, I believe was Wednesday. Wednesday is when I talked to them, and they said, I have to wait till Friday till the doctor gets in. Friday's here, doctor didn't call. There was another doctor that was on site yesterday that called, but of course, I told them I'm working. So Island Urgent Care is a no-go, people. I don't know. I might as well have gone to the VA. At least they do the full work over, making sure that you're okay. Apparently, Island Urgent Care, they just look you up and down, hear what you got to say. They don't really take notice of exactly what is going on. They make you just bend one time, and that's about it. Never do much of a review of what's going on. So, and it's kind of sad because I do work for insurance company, and I know the ins and outs, what you got to do. And apparently on my record it said sharp shooting pains down my leg, which I didn't say that. I said lower back pain. There's no sharp shooting pains going down my leg. There's a pinch in my rib, but no, my rib wasn't looked at. So that's my concern. But anyways, yeah, I'm a little still upset. But I went to the PT. Basically, the PT started feeling me up. My God. But he started to feel what was going on, listen to my concerns. Had me do stretches. He did some cupping things, so I have this kind of hickey marks on my rib area, and also had some ultrasounds. And I couldn't feel the pain at that moment because I guess I was lying down or something. But as soon as he did the warming of the area and the ultrasound and everything, it finally he pressed on one part and I jolted. It hurt. So he said that's what I was looking for. So he believes it was muscle. Was it a muscle tear? I don't know if it's a muscle tear or muscle scarring. So possibly a muscle tear that happened in that area. That kind of I don't know if it's a muscle tear. I don't know how serious that is, but most medical terminology is what I'm saying. But he said he feels it was a muscle scarring that kind of hardened in that area, and it could definitely hurt when I bend or whatnot. So he definitely thinks it could have been that. So we're going to start PT, but he's concerned that my back is a little too stiff. So he wants to loosen the back area. My back's sad, and then try to get that working. So, yeah, I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. But I wanted to say hello before I go to sleep. I have to go to sleep, and I will catch you guys all later. I have to study tomorrow, have a couple of things happening tomorrow, so hopefully I can make it out to the park because of the fact that I wanted to play flag football and try out for the flag football, but with my rib I can't really do strenuous stuff right now. I gotta get back into shape, but also get back into protecting my body. Back 4 years ago when I was in Texas, I was my body was on point, but on top of that, my back was solid, so I was able to do all of that. But right now, it's not working out for me. But I will catch you guys all later. I love you guys. And comment if you guys want, but I will catch you guys all later. Thank you guys so much. My last video, the dude wipes video, actually had about 700 something views, and I'm shocked because I haven't had that type of views since several years ago, and when I was religiously on YouTube. But I will catch you guys all later. I said that how many times? But bye.